Okay, so Gracie, like I look, you are the managing director of BitGet, and right now is what we call the crypto winter. And you mentioned that before as well. Now it is, whilst I have this challenge on the pessimistic view on the market, the fact is there is a lot of pessimism out there. And as an exchange, you've chosen this time, okay, to expand your business, expand your company. I've seen that on some articles, and I just want to know, why is this a good time for it right now? And I'm sure you would have so many challenges adding hundreds of new staff right now. So, especially into this field. So, tell me more about what that process has meant for you, and how you're navigating through this time right now as an exchange.
Thank you for the question. I think first of all, we want to highlight that in our opinion, crypto winter is actually gives us a golden window. I love to say this word, golden
Wow.
window, because it
Wow.
is a golden window to
Mm.
achieve low cost and high quality growth. Very often, a company's success is visible during a bull market. However, we think the foundation was likely established during a bear market. And this is now the very first crypto winter, and most certainly will not be the last one. And historical data has also proven that with each market downturn, the recurring bull run will bring about even stronger and positive results. Well, so for BigGet, as the leading global derivative exchange, we've been experiencing tremendous growth and generating strong and recurring cash flow despite uncertain market conditions. So we think this kind of market sentiments shouldn't defer us from enhancing our offerings and having more stuff supporting the needs that our users want. While you mentioned some challenges or difficulties that we might face in this rapid growth, I think you're really right. Because we are growing at such a rapid pace, we see many challenges. For example, given the fact that we have a highly global team, I mentioned we have established 20 plus centers around the world, but we actually have
Yeah.
our staff coming with 38 nationalities based
Wow.
at various locations. And sometimes I see there is a coordination problem with different time zones. And also along the team expands, we are aware of some conflicts or ambiguity among different roles.
Okay.
That's why we're also reviewing the roles with a fine-tooth comb alongside a clear job descriptions to avoid mismatch of talents. So it's really important to think about these difficulties along ahead of the time and coming up solutions. And I guess that's how we cope up with this challenge and also with this crypto winter.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, fantastic. So internally you identify that you're doing something different to other exchanges. I've identified that you're actually adding staff in this time. What are some other changes you're making to the company, or other developments you're working on right now that you can share with me that is different to some of the other major or minor exchanges right now?
Mm-hmm. You mean what we are doing right now?
Yeah, yeah. Right now, BitGet is looking at this crypto winter and identified it as a golden window. And right now, it's a golden window to expand your team. Has there been any other expansions that you've been working on other than expanding your team that we wouldn't expect maybe other exchanges to be doing right now?
Well, other than team expansion, we are obviously expanding the product offering. And also, I think one thing very special about BigGet, from other exchanges, is that we really focus on social trading, this concept. And copy trade a lot, and you being a user, you being a KOL, helping us discussing copy trade and letting more people know. But actually, copy trade is only one element in social trading. I'm not sure how much do you know about social trading, but actually it's a very it's been a concept in traditional financial industry for maybe 10 plus 20 plus years already. And I've read a World Economic Forum report, and I think it's in like 2015. They actually established copy trading as a they describe copy trading network as a disruptors, which I quote have emerged to provide low-cost, sophisticated alternatives to traditional wealth managers, and cater to a broader customer base and empower customers to have more control of their wealth management. So basically, we think social trading maximize one's one's own trading potential with a little help from someone more experienced. But in BigGet, like I said, copy trading is only one element. We're also building up our strategy platform or strategy trading that allows everyone to execute strategies by themselves. And also we are building up communities. These are some of the features that is still building, but they are going to come out in the second half of the year. So in terms of community, just like what you are doing, you are building your own community as well. We would hope to have more like PGC, professional generated contents, for example, inviting well-educated and knowledgeable KOLs like you to post some of your opinions in our platform. So social trading is something that is really different, and that's how we differentiate ourselves from other exchanges.
Oh wow, that's very encouraging to hear that you guys are making that very conscious effort, and it's definitely something that that's very iconic of a company that's always trying to move forward. And it's actually very encouraging to see that. You said something about you can see how well a company is doing in a bear market, and I can see that the drive actually hasn't burnt out at all, and it's very encouraging to see all that expansion. So right now, you've mentioned some of these points already, but why should somebody preference BitGet as their day-to-day exchange, other than some of the bits that I've talked about? What do you think is about BitGet from your side that a trader, or whether beginner, intermediate, or advanced, should consider BitGet?
Well, I think users should choose BigGet because not only are we a leading crypto exchange, but also we have many innovative features that other exchanges don't have, such as social trading that we spend a lot of time discussing.
Yeah, of course.
And one thing I really love about BigGet is also our team. Actually, you might know that I didn't really join the company for a long time. I recently joined the company. We only did the announcement in early June. I've been here only for a few months. But actually, before joining the company, I talked to all the higher managers, like around 10 people who are managing different sections such as product, investment, listing, technology, basically a lot of functions. And I can tell the hype, the spirit within the core team that is really result oriented. And that's something persuaded me to join the company. And also, I think this kind of spirit, you mentioned that we are growing fast, and also we are providing many products that the company, that the market need. I think that's largely due to the fact that this team is really result oriented. That's something that I don't think many external people know. This kind of team spirit and result oriented, and we really want to become a even topper exchange, not only in derivative but also in spot market.
Fantastic. I mean, I can definitely see it happening, and just from the organization of this interaction that I feel so privileged to have. I mean, we just being able to communicate with some of your staff, has been very, very encouraging, very smooth, and very representative of a company. And for me, investing through centralized exchanges, for me, this kind of clear communication is very important, and to know that there are real people behind it working there, some ridiculous hours, or you guys work very, very hard to actually make the investing experience as good as possible for the end users. I think that's definitely encouraging to see. I mean, I remember the days, back in I actually remember back in 2010, I started I started investing into oil.
Okay.
Back then, yeah, I was 16 years old then. And when I was investing into oil, I was looking for CFDs. And like CFDs will all of a sudden be unavailable in one country, and like the exchange will just completely disappear with all of my money just gone. But the fact that you guys are actually, you guys actually exist, and that there's trading volume on there is definitely a lot more reassuring than some of the olden days, and the sort of the home trading system, that we would use to do it. So I think it's definitely quite encouraging, that BitGet is not only just an exchange, but it's a company. It's a group of people that are willing and working very hard to make it a better experience for every trader out there, coming up with new technology and functionalities so that people can unlock further profitable potential with their investments, and also be able to increase their knowledge as well. I think that is the most important thing. I feel like I've learned so much speaking to you today, to get to know more about the company, more about the future prospects. Yeah, very, very happy to have been part of this interview. So before we sign off, then where do you see BitGet in the next 3 to 5 years, and mostly by the next bull cycle?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to say, ambition. A wise man once said, ambition is the path to success and persistence is the vehicle you arrive in. So we actually have the ambition to be among the top 3 crypto exchanges in the next 3 to 5 years, not only derivative exchange, but crypto exchanges as general. So moving forward, BitGet is committed to strengthen and continue innovating our product range, as well as promoting the adoption of crypto trading around the world, with the aim to be the portal that transcends Web2 and Web3 and connects CeFi and DeFi, resulting in an expansive bridge to the vast web of crypto.
Wow.
That's our vision.
Well, that's amazing. That's fantastic. I love hearing that, and I hope that we can see more amazing things come from BitGet.
Yeah, and very happy to have this conversation with you.